Hello, Anderson Chester here. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to look at this short video. I decided to record this video because I was having a conversation with my cousin yesterday, and we were talking about quarantine. First and foremost, let me say this: I hope you're safe. I hope your family is safe, and I hope you're obeying the laws of your land. Okay, wearing your mask and doing whatever is necessary when you go out, because it's very important for self-preservation. Okay, self-preservation is the most important. Health is most important. Now, we were having a beautiful conversation about quarantine yesterday, and we were talking about the fact that a lot of people are frustrated in quarantine. They feel like there's nothing to do. They feel like what's next. I lost my job. I'm unemployed. I don't know when things are going to get back to normal and so on. But we were talking about the fact that, hey, there's so much things you can do, so many things you can actually do in quarantine. And she was actually speaking about the fact that she entered quarantine one person, but she's definitely going to exit quarantine a new person. And I'm really big on personal development, and I'm really big on the fact that a human can achieve anything they put their mind to achieve. And you will never know the limits you can go to unless you really put yourself to the test. So I want to recommend to you during this season and time in COVID-19 that you really decide to grow yourself. Take personal development as, something that you must do, as a must. Take it serious, yeah? So I want to recommend to you some books that you should read, because some of the best ways in the world to grow yourself is by reading and listening to positive things, audio, and by looking at stuff online. And now, the time we live in, there's no limit onto what you can do in terms of acquisition of the books and the videos and the audios. There are no limits as to how far you can go with that. So I want to recommend a couple of books that you should start reading, and this is the first book I recommend, especially if you're into finance, especially if right now you are thinking about what's my next move and how do I function financially, because now I'm not sure. Hey, you see my name is written on this, right? Just I don't play with these books. But the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, you can get them on Kindle, you can get them online anywhere. Okay. But the thing is, this is a book by Robert Kiyosaki. This is his foundational book, The Rich Dad, Poor Dad, out of his wide variety of book series, the Cash Flow Quadrant, Guide to Investing and stuff. This is the foundational book. I think you should get this. If you have never read this book before, I want to recommend you get this book and start your financial literacy journey with this. Okay, this is just recommendations. You don't have to do what I say, but you can recommend. I'm just recommending. Okay. This one is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. A beautiful read. This works on your mindset. I'm giving you personal development books that are easy to read, easy to understand, easy to flow with, and more so, it's going to impact you personally. It has impacted me tremendously over the last 20 years. This, ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic read. It is a fantastic read. Get it, okay? Now I'm going to share with you something here. It's an audio. I'm not sure if you will have access to this, but try to get it. This was given to me as a birthday gift a couple of years ago. Your wish is your command. This is a 14 disc series. However, you can find it online. Mr. Kevin Trudeau, type in his name, and your wish is your command. If you can get the CD, you can play it in your cars. You can do whatever you want. Play it in the kitchen, because you can't listen in the car right now. But in the kitchen, in your bedroom, fall asleep with it. Let it rest in your subconscious mind. But this is absolutely phenomenal for anyone who is onto the personal development trip with regards to the mind and developing your mindset. But I want to recommend one last book to you. Now, there are many, like John Maxwell books. There's a lot of stuff. Malcolm Gladwell, it's a lot. Jim Collins, a lot of good stuff. But I want to recommend this book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I think this is one of the best books ever written on the planet. Now, if you are listening to me via whichever platform or watching, you can tell me how you feel about these books. You can make your own comment. I think this is one of the most powerful books ever written. People, this book is a must. You must get this. If you can get this now by Mr. Joseph Murphy, get it. This book has taught me so many things, and has taught a lot of people in the world many great things. And I'm saying to you right now, you can become the best version of yourself in quarantine. Who knows what your potential is? Who knows what your gift is? The gifts are. I'm not sure. I'm really, really excited that I engage in those decisions that I made many years ago in terms of personal development and to grow myself, because over the last couple of years I've had tremendous success in my industry, and it is all because I decided to become a better version of me. So in quarantine, find the time. If you have never read a book before, this might be your time to read. If you've never listened to personal development stuff, this might be your time. Reinvent yourself in quarantine. Make it a decision, make it a real decision that you're going to grow yourself in quarantine and become the best version of yourself. Thank you so much for tuning into this short video. I hope you really found value in it. If you found value, make a comment, but definitely let's connect and really grow ourselves in quarantine. God bless.